talk about some Cowboys news and some other news. Alrighty, let me get a little closer. So some news today. Some big news for the Cowboys. Aldon Smith was informed today that he will be a free agent and that we will not be bringing him back. Aldon Smith was released. This is the statement that was put out. Aldon Smith was released because the Cowboys want to expand Randy Gregory's role. And with us bringing in Terrell Basham, he secured up the backup spot. And currently with that would mean that it is DeMarcus Lawrence, Randy Gregory, Terrell Basham, and Dorrance Armstrong. I think we should go for another edge rusher. I don't know if I want Dorrance Armstrong in one of our lineups. I mean, he did kind of good, but like if I'm having someone come in, I want it to be someone that if you do put him in as a backup for a few plays, it ain't going to be any different from taking out Randy Gregory or DeMarcus Lawrence. He's going to give you the same production, and I want to get an edge rusher in the draft. Speaking of draft, we got some news here. Well, one thing, Jaron Kearse is also coming to the Cowboys. He went to the Cowboys today. DeMonte KZ, Malik Hooker, and Jayron Kearse all went to the Cowboys today. They all got physicals. They all got maybe drills. They had meetings. Let's see. Jayron Kearse will go to the Lions for an interview this week if the Cowboys don't get him. I don't think there's going to be a possibility. I think the number one person to bring into that spot, I feel like that would be Malik Hooker. And as of right now, he's posting on Twitter and all of that. He's posting stuff saying about being on the Dallas Cowboys team, and he said the interview went great. That's some good news there. I want him as safety, and if he does become safety, I give Dan Quinn props of realizing like he could be the better safety than DeMonte KZ, a former teammate of his. Because think about that. Think about how hard it would be for you not to choose your fellow teammate or old teammate. I mean, I could see us bringing in possibly both of them, like them both looking good, and having try getting DeMonte KZ into like a nickel formation. Some other news with the Cowboys before we talk about Jaycee Horn. Cowboys still have value. Cowboys still value Donovan Wilson. They are just trying to find partners for him. So I do believe Donovan Wilson will hold that starter spot as safety. And I feel like if we do bring someone in like DeMonte KZ or Malik Hooker, they would be the opposite of them. And then I feel like we'd also have like a 3 high safety kind of ordeal with Keanu Neal, like safety and weak side linebacker. Also, some other news with the Cowboys. Jordan Lewis said Dan Quinn told him he wanted him back, that he wanted him on the team. And he said he's going to let me play fast and just run around. So that means it was Dan Quinn's decision to re-sign Jordan Lewis. He saw something in Jordan Lewis's tapes. I mean, I'm sure Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones also had a say in it, but I feel like he watched the tapes of Jordan Lewis. Jordan Lewis didn't do too bad last year, honestly. He was, I don't know if you guys recall this, but like almost every single game, I'd see him like swipe under offensive linemen and get a tackle in the backfield and hold them to a short gain instead of a long gain. Got some tackle for losses, some sacks. He did good last year, and I see why we chose him. And I also see why we didn't resign Chidobe Awuzie quicker, because I feel like we should have, but he was also injured last year, and that plays concerns for Dan Quinn, and that makes concerns. It just shows that he could be injured again. Didn't play that well, and didn't play that uh and didn't play. Yeah, he didn't even play well last year. He had what, one interception, two. He was out for most of the season, and when he wasn't, he didn't do that much better. Alrighty, so let's move on to Jaycee Horn. Uh, Jaycee Horn met with one of our athletic directors of the Cowboys after his pro day today. Let's see. All right, Cowboys fans, or NFL fans. Here is Jaycee Horn Pro's Day stats, and there's a lot that's better than Patrick Surtain. I don't know. I feel like no matter what, I feel like Patrick Surtain's gonna end up getting drafted by someone like the Eagles or another NFL team, and that would lead Jaycee Horn down to us. And I feel like we might trade back a few picks and then draft Jaycee Horn. All right, so Jaycee Horn, his height is 6 foot. Patrick Surtain's is 6'2". Jaycee Horn's weight 205. Patrick Surtain's weight 208. Here's some good stats coming over here. 40-yard dash. Jaycee Horn 439. Patrick Surtain 446. He had a faster 40-yard dash than Patrick Surtain. Jaycee Horn's vertical jump 41.5 inches. Patrick Surtain's vertical jump 39 inches. He got a better jump than him, a better 40-yard than him. Broad jump 133, or I believe 1 foot, or 133 inches. 100, and Patrick Surtain 131. And bench press, Jaycee Horn had 19 reps. Patrick Surtain had 18 reps. He kind of one-upped him. I don't know. I just don't see a Patrick Surtain dropping down to us. I feel like he'd get picked up way quicker. I feel like someone like the Eagles would get him, even though they need wide receiver. That's what they would do. Or any of the other teams, because he's the number one corner in the draft. I'm just hoping that when Patrick Surtain, say if he does get drafted, I feel like the Cowboys are going to be like, oh, there goes our number one selection. And number 10, everybody else for our number one selection is gone. Let's trade back. And that's what I do not want. I mean, I could see us trading back, get some picks, but I also want Jaycee Horn. Jaycee Horn is a physical corner, and I feel like he'd be great on the Cowboys. Let's see. Yeah, so that's some Cowboys news, and the safety spot for the Cowboys. Malik Hooker, let me read some of his tweets to y'all. I'm seeing some other tweets that Darius Slay wants him to come to Philadelphia, but who knows? Let's see. Alrighty, his recent tweet, or let's see, in his tweets 33 minutes ago, us Cowboys fans are looking, or like looking emoji or whatever it is, and they said, "We want you," and he liked that tweet. And someone else said, "Can't wait for you to link back up with your fellow OSU teammates Zeke and Noah," and he liked that tweet. So there's a very high possibility that we might be going to get Malik Hooker. let me know how y'all feel about that. Either follow my podcast at Dallas Cowboys Central News or text me on Instagram at Dallas Cowboys Central News. And yeah, so that my podcast is at Dallas Cowboys Central News on Spotify or any podcast app. Make sure to leave a follow on there. We're gonna be doing another live stream tonight. We usually do 9:00, 9:30, so that's around the time that the live stream will be. So if you want to see that, tune into that. We're going to talk with NFL fans. The episode won't be posted till tomorrow, though. But this episode that is currently recording will be posted as of 7 p.m. And it's 4:03 right now, Eastern time. Well, thank you for tuning in, and make sure to join later and chat with me then. All right, later, man.